When I did the road trip with the GT3, I went 4 nights to Monaco for top Marques Monaco. So I spent in total 5 days there, and I have so much video footage that I decided to do one video just for the Monaco footage, because to put everything from the whole trip in one video would make it too long. Even this video is too long already. I didn't know what to leave out. I mean, I have so much nice footage I wanted to show. I have La Turbie, I have inside Monaco, I have the tunnel sounds. So hopefully it doesn't get too boring. I'd like to say thank you to all the guys who filmed the GT3 in Monaco, because without your footage this video would not be as nice as it is now. So I thank you for the permission to use these clips in the video, and I credited all of the photographers and the guys who did the videos, so if you check the links you can see the original videos, and there you can see F40s doing burnouts and everything. So I just collected everything I found of my yellow GT3 here in one video, and if you want to see other top Marques Monaco cars, then you can go check out their videos and support their work. And I owe you a favor, a big favor, because as said, without that kind of footage of the car on the roads, on public roads, this wouldn't be the same.
solamente tu cuerpo. Vale, mucho.
So on one day I met up with the Italian photographer Federico Baietti. He shoots for Petrolicious, the website, and we went up to La Turbie and we found a really nice side road there, and I dropped him off the car and then he shot some photos of the car driving on the road, and that's the kind of photos I usually don't get when I travel alone, because the best thing I can do is to park the car somewhere on the road and then I just run somewhere up and then I take a few photos. But when you have someone with you to take the photos, you just drop them off and then they take a few photos in motion, and that's nice. Then I met up with a few fellow YouTubers. I met Marchettino, and he has been in the car, as you can see. He was a passenger in the GT3 and I'm sure he appreciated the car as much as I do. He was driving the Targa 4S on this trip and I helped him film some GoPro footage up on La Turbie, and then we filmed some of the GT3 and drove making noise through Monaco during top marks. And then I met Melanie Meder Photography. You might recognize the girl who drives Bentley around Monaco, and she also got a ride in the car and in the tunnels. And it was 5 days of making a lot of noise. I apologize to the authorities, but it's like when I wrote about top marks and when I posted some about the show is nice. There are some nice cars, not that many, I was surprised. It's like a big hall of, you have the cars in one place and then you have some luxury goods in another, and then you have some boats and everything, so it's a luxury show. But I was more interested in cars, so I just went straight for the cars. The Top Marques is more, it's an event that extends to the street, so you go there for the show on the streets and not only the show inside the building, because the whole atmosphere there is unbelievable. Supercars in every corner. In front of the Formula 1 tunnel, every nice car stops just to make noise for all the, not lying when I said sometimes hundreds of guys standing there photographing and taking videos of the cars, so you really want to make them happy there in front of the tunnel, so they get what they came for. To describe the GT3, it's really at the moment one of my favorite cars. After 2 weeks with that car and even after I've driven, I've had the GTR and I had the 4C and everything, but the GT3 is still the one I would want as my daily driver. And as said, there's 3 words to describe the car, and I'm gonna let someone else say them for me, because like I said, whoever sits in that car falls in love. It's just such a different feeling from every other car. It feels like a race car from the first moment you step in the car. So these are the 3 words that describe the GT3 in the best possible way.
Ma non ci chiama per lavare la macchina, non puoi fare.
That goes on YouTube. the beauty of being at Top Marques Monaco, and next year hopefully more people, more cars. I'm gonna be there definitely, not sure with which car of course, but hopefully again something that people who see them on the street enjoys watching it. I hope they did that with GT3. I enjoyed driving it and I enjoyed making tunnel sounds with it, and for me it was the perfect car to spend those days with. I mean, some people say they wouldn't want to daily drive one, and I was daily driving one for 2 weeks and I took it to all places you can imagine. I've been everywhere with the GT3. I mean, I've taken it to gravel roads and I've been in the city and mountain passes and everything, and for me it's everything you can ask for.